Howdy out there, this is Frank with Lock and Load Brass in beautiful southern Utah. Well, I got something to tell you reloaders that you're going to get really excited about. Well, I got more than excited with it because for years I have been fighting the old habit. When you got a bullet that doesn't come out of the press right, you got to stick it in your bullet hammer first. Then you got to either beat it on the concrete or you got to beat it on the table. Well, I'm getting too old to bend over to beat on the concrete anymore, but I came up with a real ingenious idea. I developed a product which is called Strike Force Anvil. And what this means is this is a disc that has the same threads that you would do with your dies. And all you do is just screw that little puppy on like that. And you just spin that down. Oh boy, lights went out in Georgia. I'm sorry about that. So anyhow, sometimes you get a situation like this where you get a 357 and I ended up loading it into a 38 case by mistake. Then what you got to do is you got to pull that little guy apart. Well, let's get this guy down the side of here. Like so, and I'll just tighten him up a little bit. Then take your hammer, instead of beating up on that, you can beat right on top of this. One strike and you're out. And that makes the operation a lot more quicker and a lot simpler to take care of it. Now, I know a lot of you out there are saying, well, that's a good idea, but what about if I have a multi-turret type press and I don't have a single stage? Well, we'll get that taken care of for you also. We developed here the Anvil 2. That's a press mount anvil, and it will do the same function. Let's take another one here that's kind of got a misfit bullet, and we'll stick that down the side there like so. Give that a little strike right now. Holding one. Oh boy. I don't have that tied down. 2 strikes and you are out. That baby has come all the way out of there. There's your case. And there's the bullet and the leftover powder. So, we've got 2 advantages for you reloaders out there you might want to take advantage of. You got the Strike Force 1 and the Strike Force 2. And if you're interested in picking one of these up, go online, look up Lock and Load Brass in Hurricane, Utah. We'll be waiting to hear from you. We'll be glad to get these out ASP to you as soon as possible. This is Frank with Lock and Load Brass. Remember one thing we learned in the West: keep your powder dry and keep your hammer cocked. You have a good one out there, and see you in reload land.